Alright, I think I'm ready to get this going. Take a sip. Alright, let's play. I'm going to grab a ally from my deck, because that's part of the setup. I'm going to grab Forge. Oh, he's right on top of the deck. Look at that. Dark Beast has 2 scheme, 2 attack. I'll drop to my hand size of 6, so I already have 1 in my hand, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, we've got Deadpool, Avengers Mansion, Containment Strategy, Ice Wall, Ice Blast. I'm probably just gonna do. I'm probably just gonna keep this hand. 4 resources, get Avengers Mansion out right off the rip. I mean, I feel like that's something you just do if you get in the first turn. So, all right, keep this hand. I'm going to pay these as 4 resources, and I'm gonna put Avengers Mansion into play. And I'll go ahead and exhaust that, draw a card, and wow, that works. Flip Bobby Drake over, play the double resource, put Forge into play, and I'll go ahead and search for Utopia. And I'll just hold that to my hand. And let's go ahead and attack Dark Beast then. We'll do attack for 2. And we'll trigger a freeze to put a frostbite on the Dark Beast. And he'll take 2 damage. Dropping him down to 13. And I'll go ahead and have Forge take 1 threat off the main. He'll take consequential damage. And I'm going to hold on to Utopia in my hand. So ready everybody back up. Draw to my hand size of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess I get to give myself a toughness because X-Man, Nate Gray went in my hand. Response after X-Man enters your hand, which he did. Give your identity toughness card. I'm going to assume that's how that works. So we give myself toughness. If not, then I'm a big dirty cheater. I'll have to look that up, but I just going by what the card says. I mean, I feel like that's legal. Okay, now it's the villain's turn, and we are going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Dark Beast is going to attack, and I am going to go ahead and defend with Forge. Actually, I'll just go ahead and defend again with Iceman to put another frostbite on him. And we'll get the boost card. So base of 2. That'll be a 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. Defense of 2. I took no damage. The frostbites will come off. We'll do a force oh, there should have been a force. The force interruption actually took place before the boost, since he was attacking. So resolve the special ability on the setting, which is to place 1 threat on the main scheme. So there's 2 on the main threat, or on the main scheme right now. And go for the encounter card. Alright, so Cruel Experiment. Attach minion gets +2 hit points and gains guard. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Reveal that minion and attach Cruel Experiments to it. So, discard until we get a minion. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a minion. So minion comes into play, has patrol, and has now +1 scheme, +1 attack, and it has 2 hit points added to its 3, so they have 5 hit points altogether. Cool. Alright, well, that's good. Alright. I'll do the start of my turn. So, let's do Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. It's not hard to ignore. So, actually, well, it doesn't matter. I still have my toughness because I didn't take the damage. So let's go 1, 2, and I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play these 2 as resources to get 2 hard to ignores on. And I'm gonna hold off there and ready up. I'm gonna hold on to these 2. Drop to my hand size of 5, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we're gonna put 3 on the main. Dark Beast attacks. Activate special, so now it goes up to 4. He's going to attack with a base of 2. I'm going to go ahead and just have I'm just going to take the damage. So base of 2. Boost, place 1 threat on the mission site scheme and give the activating enemy an additional boost card. This will bump up to 6. And then the additional boost card, nowhere is safe. After this activation resolves, place 1 pursued counter on pursued by the past. And so I lose my tough. So the magistrate will now attack. He's attacking with 3. And I'll go ahead and defend with Iceman. It's going to be a frostbite added to him. So that'll be a successful defense. And because of that, I'll go ahead and dude, I think I can do that. I need to double check that. I think it does. So I'm not thwarting. Um, okay, so just to clarify that, I just had to double check that. Yeah, so I can do that because I'm not technically thwarting, I'm removing. It's not using my basic thwarting ability or an ally or a card that says thwart. So I can go ahead and remove 2 threat off the main, so that works. Alright, and this will come off. Oh, this should be on the side. Alright, and so now we're on the encounter card phase. Warberry, you are stunned. That's dumb. Alright, now it's my turn. Cool. Let's Avengers Mansion. And let's do Power of All of Us and these 2 resources to put in Nick Fury. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. And let's do another Power of All of Us and put in a Utopia. And let's do 1 resource to put in a superpower training. That comes in with 3. Let's have Nick Fury and Forge both thwart that down. Forge will be defeated by consequential damage. And Nick will take 1. And that will defeat superpower training. This will get victoried. And now I can search my deck and discard pile for an identity specific upgrade and put it into play. And I think I want my cryokinetic perception. I think that would make me a lot happier. so now we have options. Alright, so I'm gonna hold on to team building. I'm gonna ready up everything. Oh. Drop to my hand size of 5. So I got a frozen solid now. Snow clone. Ice blast. And an unflappable. Perfect. Okay. One threat goes on the main. That brings it up to 3. Dark Beast is going to attack. Special from Genosha. Putting it up to 4. Comes the boost. I'm just going to go ahead and let Nick Fury block that. So it's going to be 2. And then 3. That'll defeat Nick. The Magistrate will now attack. I'm going to go ahead and defend to put a Frostbite on him. I'm also going to trigger my Cryokinetic Perception. Draw a card. It's not an ice card, so I can't ready up. So he had a 3. So minus the 1, that's 2. My defense is 2. That's a successful defense. I'll go ahead and exhaust the hard to ignores to remove 2 threat off of the main. Bring it down to 2. This will come off. And we'll get the encounter card now. Worldwide Crisis. When revealed, choose either place 3 threat on the main mission side scheme or take 1 damage on this card gain surge. Just put 3 on there. Alright. So, start of my turn. Do another Avengers Mansion. Let's do 2 resources. And we'll put a team building in. Let's do 1 resource and put unflappable in. Let's use a team building and do 1 resource to put Snow Clone in to ready up Iceman. And then let's exhaust Iceman to get rid of a stun. And that'll be it for that turn. And threat goes up to 3 plus 1, so it's going back up to 4. And Beast is going to attack. Which I already did that for that. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. I want to take the damn. Oh, I forgot to drop my hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, blah. Do block. And then put a frostbite on him. And then I'm going to trigger Cryokinetic. That's not a nice card. See the boost. Deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission. And give the activating enemy an additional boost. Well, I can't do that. But I can give him an additional boost. Attach this card to Dark Beast, so now his scheme just went up by 1. So he attacked me with 2, -1, 1. My defense beat him. So that's successful. We'll go ahead and trigger the Hard Ignores, remove 2 threat off the main, and the Unflappable to draw another card. I got Angel. This goes to 2. And this gets attached to him. Exhaust your hero and resolve the special ability. Oh, to get rid of this, I need to exhaust my hero, then resolve the special ability on the setting environment to discard this card. Got it. Alright, and the Magistrate is attacking. I'll just take the 3 damage. Drop me down to 8. Get the counter card. Time Traveling Shenanigans. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme discards cards on the top of the encounter deck until they discard a card from the same encounter set as the setting environment and reveals the just discarded card. So this comes in with 2 threat and it has an acceleration icon. Alright. Okay. Let's imagine. That works. Alright, so we're gonna do 2 resources, and we're gonna put in our Ice Slide. So now I got 1 across the board. So that'll be, and I gain aerial trait. So 2 thwart, 3 attack, 3 defense. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to team build, and I'm going to pay 1 resource to put in another Snow Clone, and I can ready up Iceman by exhausting Utopia, and then I can do 1 resource to put in another Hard to Ignore, so now I have 3. And I'm just gonna do 1 resource to put in my Armor Vest. I'm feeling pretty built right now. It's nice. So let's do Iceman attacks for 3 damage on the Magistrate. So that'll drop him down from the 5 to 2. We'll go ahead and attack with Snow Clone to defeat that. He doesn't take consequential because a Frostbite would have been put on him. And nothing bad happens by doing this, so that's good. So those will be removed. And yeah, I think I'm ready for a villain phase. So alright. Alright, threat's gonna go up to 4 because we're getting 1 for the acceleration. And Dark Beast is going to attack me, so another threat's going to go on there to 5. There's the boost, and I'm going to go ahead and defend that. So we'll put a frostbite on Dark Beast, and then I'll activate my Cryokinetic Perception to. Oh, I once again didn't draw my hand again. I gotta start remembering that. All right, so this is my hand. Beak, X-Jet, Electrostatic, Professor. Okay. So this is my card, not ice, so I don't already up. So let's see what it is. So that's 3. So he's attacking with 5 minus 1. That's 4. Defense is 2, 3, 4. So that's a successful block again. And I'll go ahead and exhaust all 3 of my hard to ignores, and also my unflappable. We'll remove 3 off the main. I'll drop it down to 2. And I'll go ahead and draw a card from the unflappable. Chill out. Perfect. Okay. That'll come off. Get the encounter card. And targeted for extermination. Comes out with 3, has a crisis. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme confuses their identity. Alright, so that one's gotta go. Alright, so my turn. We'll, the mansion. Just got my power belt. We're going to go ahead and do a double resource, so we'll put that into play. My hit points go up by 3. And I get to generate a wild resource if I'm playing an ice card. So I'll try to find space on that. Just do that. Alright. That's cool. Let's do 1, 2. Actually, let's do a team building. 1, 2. Yeah, team building. Reduce the cost of X-Jet. We'll do 2 resources here. We'll put X-Jet into play also. Somewhere. And I can generate a wild resource for some of the X-Men traits. And then let's do 2 resources. Actually, exhaust. We're going to exhaust the power belt. And we're going to exhaust X-Jet. And we're going to play the chill out. We'll remove 3. And we'll put one of the confusions on Beast. Because I defeated that, I confused my identity. So I'm confused. And then I'm going to... Oh, and I get to put a frostbite on the villain. And I'm going to do 1 resource and put my electrostatic armor also on the table. So now when I defend, I do 1 damage to anyone that attacks me. Since there's a frostbite on Dark Beast, I'm going to go ahead and have both my snow clones attack, and they'll do 4 damage to him. And he's at 9. Draw to my hand size of 5. 3, 4, 5. I ducked out. That's my encounter card. And we'll ready up, everybody. Hey, at least I remember to draw my hand. I'm getting better. Let's shuffle this up. Since I got everything pretty much built out, now I could just probably just chip away at some of that threat and then work on that mission. And then I should be able to just go ground and pound on Beast. If that works out for me. Or if something happens and everything just goes straight down the drain. Okay, so acceleration icon over there, 1 threat, so this goes up to 4. Beast is my counter. So Beast, so that goes up to 4. Beast is going to attack special, so this will actually bump up to 5 in total with everything. There's the boost. I'll go ahead and defend. We'll put another frostbite on Beast. And I'm also going to trigger cryokinetic, draw a card. That wasn't ice. And we'll reveal the boost card. So base of 2. And that's going to be a 3. Minus 2. He would have 1. I have a defense of 4. So he'll take a damage from electrostatic armor. I also get to trigger all 3 of my hard to ignores, and that'll remove 3 off the main, bring it back down to 2. And I get to trigger my unflappable to draw a card. That will be an Ice Blast. And that's it for that. And then we'll go with the encounter card phase. So I'm getting 2. Oh, so we got another. So, time traveling shenanigans. The player who defeated the scheme discards cards on the top of the encounter deck until they discard a card from the same encounter set from the setting that's in the environment. And reveals the just discarded card. So, there's 2 of those. And I need more tokens, allegedly. And let's look at the other one. Drawing near. As obligation, after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursue by the Past for each printed resource icon on that card. Alright, that'll end the villain's turn. It's my turn. Discarding the top card. It's 1 resource, so this will go up to 2. Alright. So, what can we do? Oh, I forgot to add my 3 hit points to my health when I got my power bolt on. Let's, oh, yeah, I want Death Focus. Let's do, put Death Focus in. And let's exhaust Avengers Mansion. Draw 1 card. X-Man. If enters my hand, get a toughness. I'm gonna do a mission team, an exhaust mission team. Reduce the cost of the next ally played to the mission by 2. Do a 2 resource right there. And we'll send X-Man over here. And let's do... Just want to get my confusion off. But let's do 1 resource power belt. This should be 1 resource for X-Jet. And let's do an Arctic attack. Let's do 4 damage to the villain and put a frostbite on it. That'll bring him down to 4. And let's do... Let's see here. So let's exhaust 2 snow clones, do 4 damage, and we'll defeat the first stage of Dark Beast. There he is. Alright, so he comes in with 18 health. And when revealed, reveal a random set aside environment and shuffle it into the encounter deck. Got it. So let's fuse back on here and it's frostbite. And let's grab the other 2 environments. We got ourselves Savage Land, or the blue area of the moon. This one will be 1, this one will be 2. And we'll just say odd number will be this one, even number will be that one. And we got ourselves an odd number. So we're going to the Savage Land. Alright. So when this goes in, so when revealed, discard each other setting. So Genosha, so it gets discarded? Okay. And this goes into play. Villain has retaliate 1. And when revealed, discard each other setting, which we did. The specials, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. Alright. Perfect. And main. Why hold on to it when I have it? Def focus, team building. I'll do another Arctic attack. And I'll do 6 damage to an enemy with frostbite on it. So I'm going to do 6 damage to the beast. 12 damage, 12 health. And then I take a retaliate. Brings off my toughness. And there's anything else I can do. I will hold on to these 2 cards. Ready up. And drop to my hand size of 5, so 3, 4, 5. Okay. So got 1, 2, 3, so 3 threats going on the main. I'll put it up to 5. And then villain's going to attack me. The special is discard the top 3 cards of my deck. So I lose a frozen solid, an ice wall, and a chill out. Get the boost. And I will defend. And put another frostbite on beast. And I will cryokinetic. And I will not ready up. So let's see what happens. It's going to be 2. And then deal 1 damage to an ally at the mission. And give the villain an additional boost. So that's 2. So he's got 2, 4, -2. Bring him down back to 2. I have a defense of 4. So that will be a successful defense. I will go ahead and trigger all 3 of my hard ignores. And remove 3 off the main. That's 2 threat remaining on that. He'll take 1 damage from my electrostatic armor. And he will trigger the unflappable to draw another card. So I have Ever Vigilant now, which is nice because I actually have aerial trait with my Ice Slide. The frostbites come off. And the villain will now give me an encounter card. And we'll have a magistrate who has patrol. Oh. I was supposed to do that. So I should have put on an escape unit. Ooh. Alright, well, next time, I guess. Starting my turn. Ranger's Mansion. Draw 1 card. Frozen Solid. Let's do... Generate wild resource to put a containment strategy on that. And let's do 4 resources to put a... Oh, I can't. Can I? Yeah, I got 2. Yeah, no, I can. To put Nick Fury out, to draw 3 cards. I'm going to do Power Protection. And do what doesn't kill me. I'm going to heal 2. Bring me up to 13. Ready me back up. I'll I'll go ahead and attack 3 damage on this. And when defeated, defeating player finds an escape mutant and attaches to their identity. What's the escape mutant? Is that something in here? Oh, this. So this is what I should have put on me the last time. How many of those are there? Just one? Okay, so I should have did that the first time, which I didn't. So technically this should have been on me a couple turns ago. And what does it mean? Each Genosha minion engages gets kick strike. Alright, so what I'll just do is I'll just take 3 life off of me. Right? So that's what they're, no, 2 life is with their attack. Because there hasn't been another minion since now, so technically this would have quick striked me, because this should already have been on me. And since I defeated him, that's still on me. So the only way I can get rid of this is being an alter ego, and then resolving the special ability. Okay. Let's do... Let's do 1 resource. So I'm going to play Ever Vigilant, and since I have the aerial trait, it reduces the cost by 1. And I'll do a Frozen Solid as a 1 resource to play Ever Vigilant. And I can ready back up because I do have aerial, and I can remove 2 threat off the main. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust myself to get rid of my confusion. And then I'm going to use the power of Death Focus and then the Power Belt to play a Chill Out. And I'm going to remove the threat off of this Time Travel Shenanigans. And I'm going to defeat it. And the player who defeats this scheme discards cards from the top of the counter deck until they discard a card from the same encounter set as the setting environment and reveals the discarded card. So I have to reveal a Savage Land card, which I didn't put in. So at least I caught it. Alright, so there's going to be a Savage Land card being revealed. Alright, so draw that. That's a Savage Land card. And it has a guard. When defeated, the player who defeated the Giant Ape resolves a special ability on the setting environment. And I get to put Frostbite on somebody. So let's do 2 attacks with my snow clones to do 4 damage to the villain. That drops him down to 7. They each take 1 consequential because he has retaliate 1. And I will go ahead and have Nick Fury go ahead and attack for 2 to drop the villain down to 5. You'll also take 1. And I think that's pretty good. I think that's fair. I will hold on to these 2 cards, drop to my hand size of 5, 3, 4, 5. All right. Alright, so everything's all set there. And yeah, everything's ready up. So only 1 acceleration icon is here, so only 2 threats going on the main. Villain's going to attack me. So we will do the special on the environment environment, and I will discard the top 3 cards of my deck. So Xavier's gone, Beak's gone, Powerball is gone, and here comes the boost. And I will defend. Put a frostbite on him. We'll go ahead and trigger cryokinetic. We'll draw a card. Get Forge back. We won't ready up. Let's review the boost. Alright, so it's going to be a base of 2 and 3. And minus that, I have a higher defense. So I win. We'll go ahead and trigger 2 hardware ignores, because why not? That's gone. And then, since I defended, took no damage, I get to remove 2 threat off of a side scheme that this was attached to. So this is gone. We'll activate its effect. I will discard cards until I reveal a card. I'm sorry, the player who defeated the scheme discards cards on top of the encounter deck until they discard a card from the same encounter set as the setting environment and reveals the just discarded card. And that's not 1. That's not 1. And nope. 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 There we go. Has guard. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have been able to do that. So that villain's getting 4 damage back. Because those minions have guard. Alright. Thought I caught that. Alright. So 1 giant ape's going to attack for 2. Fury will block 1. That's all set. And then I'll take 2 damage. I'll drop me down to 9. Alright, and let's do the encounter card. Evil Genius. Dark Beast attacks you, give him an additional boost. Card for this attack. I have to discard 3 cards. So I'm just getting 2 boost cards for this attack. And I'm gonna have to have one of the clones block it. So it's gonna be two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's probably a good thing I did that. So, alright. Alright, all the encounter card stuff's done. It's my turn. So let's Avenger Mansion. Get Angel, and I'll deck out. Villain's about to deck out too. I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4 resources, and I'm gonna put Venom over here, and I'm gonna exhaust this to make a mission attempt. So, read this how I do this again. Okay. So you discard cards on the top of your deck where X is the number of allies in the mission. So I do that. Sign the cards. They both have wild, so that's good. And any resource icon can be used. Okay. Gather the X damage tokens for the combined total of the attacks. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, 6 damage, which is enough to hurt him. Okay. So 6 damage to Mikhail Rasputin. So he's defeated. And then remove X amount thwart, where X is the total for each participating ally. So 3 threat was removed off of that. And everyone just takes 1 damage. Alright. And then let's do Power Belt, Def Focus, and an X-Jet to play an Ice Blast. And that is attaching Frostbite on the villain and all minions. And that does 3 damage, which I can do because it's on attack. So 3 damage to the villain. I don't take retaliate for that. And then 3 damage to these minions. Oh, actually, you know what? When I did that first defense, villain should have took 1 damage. Whatever. I'll just let it go. It's too late. Sorry, like a couple minutes passed on that. Yeah, we'll just hold on to these 2, I think. So let's go 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do alright, so he's got frostbite, he's got frostbite. Let's put one threat on the main. I discard 3 cards. And then he's going to attack. And then I'm going to defend. I'm going to do my frostbite. Cryokinetic. Draw 1 card. Flip boost card up. That's 2 more. So that's going to be 4 minus 2. I take no damage. We'll exhaust. 1 hard to ignore. Get rid of that. Villain takes 1 damage from the armor. And then I get to trigger that. So draw from flappable. And then giant ape. And then both giant apes will attack me. So that's 1 damage. And then that's another 1 damage. And then these come off. Last encounter card. The Pterosaur. When revealed, resolve the special ability on the setting environment. Okay. So I'm losing our 3 cards. Oh, actually, I was supposed to get. I have to get our encounter card for this one too, because I decked out last. So I owe myself another encounter card. 1 second. So that's my other encounter card, and then acceleration icon. Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past. If it has any counters on it, this card gains surge. Oh, I'm sorry. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then, if there's any counters on it, the villain attacks you. So this goes to 3. So 1 more, and it will bring Pyre out. And the villain's going to attack me again. So I'm going to lose another 3 cards. And boost card. Still going defensive. If escape unit is attached to your identity, this card gets 3. That doesn't matter. So Snowball's gone. Great. Counter cards are all satisfied. Let's draw a card. It's genius. Let's do team building. We'll do energy. We'll put angel. Into play. We'll trigger Utopia. We'll ready up. Let's do a depth focus, powered belt, 1 resource, and we'll do another ice blast. So frostbite on villain and both minions, 3 damage to each. Villain's at 2. Both giant apes are defeated. And what do they do? When defeated, the player who defeated the giant ape resolves a special. So I'm losing 6 cards. So that's probably gonna duck me out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I got 1 card left. 1 card left. It's fine. That's cool. I could end this game, but I gotta get that mission done. So let's do a mission attempt, and we'll remove 3 threat off of this. So this will go to 3, and then 1 damage is added. X-Man, Nate Gray is defeated. So this should be a 2, because I've done 2 attempts now. What I got? I got until I get, what, 4? Yeah, once I get to 4 attempts, I fail. Alright, and then let's do... Nothing else I can really do. Alright, get some more space on here. Alright, so I'm gonna drop to my hand size of 5. So there's 1. There's my counter card. Decked out. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then what do I do here? What do we do here? Yeah, so 2 threat goes on. So 2 threat. Villain will attack me, so that'll activate the ability. So I discard 3 cards, and then get the boost, and then let's defend. And we'll also activate Crab Connect Perception. So Frostbite. Actually, this should have came off. So now 1 Frostbite, and then draw a card, and that is definitely not a ice card. And then see the boost, so that's 2, 3, -1. This is successful defense. This comes off. We'll trigger both hard to ignores. And the unflappable. And he'll take 1 damage from the armor. So these two. Draw 1 card. There's a nice card. And then the encounter card phase. Alright, time traveling shenanigans is back out. The other one. Another one. I guess I don't know how to shuffle. Okay. Man, it's my turn. So let's do. Let's see here. So let's do 2, 3, 4. So we'll do the 4 resources and put Nick Fury in. And then do the mission attempt. So, and then remove the 4. Okay, so that's defeated. Alright, finished. Force response. After you flip to the side, remove each card in the mission area from the game and do the following. If the mission was not defeated, get a face down kind of card. If the mission was defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card and adds it to their hand. Okay. I'll add the X-Man to my hand so I can get a toughness. Is there anything else that happens? So when defeated, shuffle each player card of the mission into their own deck. Alright, so all these cards go back into my deck. That's cool. Alright, well, that gets victory, I guess. Alright, and this come off. I think this gets flipped too. And this gets back in my deck. And then I get to. I'll do Avengers Mansion, get Forge. And then. Let's do team building, resource, put Forge in, exhaust Utopia, ready up Iceman, and then do a 2 resources, play Chill Out, remove the threat off this, and then discard cards until there's 1. When revealed, the Savage Land is in play. Resolve its special ability and take 1 indirect damage for each resource icon that was discarded. One, 2, 3, 4. So 1 damage. and then 3. And yeah, I'll just attack with Iceman on the villain and end the game. I didn't really need to do the other stuff, but I was kind of trying to clean the whole board up. But I'm okay with this. Alright. So that is AW.